So, good evening, class.
It
Uh,
is.
Today I want us to discuss uh, our topic one, that is sole proprietorship. And in sole proprietorship, we have objectives that I want us to learn that at the end of the lesson you should know. So number one of the objective is you should be able to define what sole proprietorship is. Number two, you should also tell us how this sole proprietorship is being formed. Number three, you should also know the advantages and the disadvantages. And number four is the dissolution, the how it is being ended or how it can end. So as you can see in our notes, we are going to start with the introductory part, what sole proprietorship is. So, sole proprietorship, this is a business enterprise owned by one person who is called a sole trader or the sole proprietor itself. So, it is the most common form of business unit and usually found in retail trade, e.g. in small shops, kiosks, agriculture. So this is an example that you can easily relate. Those who are selling outside there, those who are doing in kiosk, some of them are selling mayai alongside the roads. Some are cooking chipo. Some are maybe the barber shops, just a small business that someone has just started and he or she is running it and managing it by her or himself. I hope I'm clear there.
Yes, yes, you are very clear.
And now number two, I want us to discuss the characteristics of the features. What can you see in such businesses? Okay, what if you see this in such businesses? What does it tells you? Does it say it tells you that this is partnership or this is a company or this is now a retail trade? So I want us to know that. I want us to discuss now the features, and number one feature is the business is owned by one person, just as the what the introduction was saying, that it is a business that is run and managed by one person. You can see the first characteristic is that it is owned by one person, and number two, the capital is contributed by the owner and is usually small. You can relate this when you want to start maybe cooking mayai alongside the road. The capital that you really need is quite small as compared to the capital that maybe you would require when you want to start a company or you want to do partnership businesses. It is relatively small as compared to those ones. um, and we say that the main source is from his savings. Maybe you as a student you'd want to start a business, so maybe you've opened an mshwari account, you are saving maybe 50 bob per week, like that. Then maybe after a month you'll get that you have some amount and you'd wish to start a business or a side hustle, you see. um uh, the second one is that the owner enjoys all the profits alone and also suffers all the losses alone. Um, Obvious, because the business it's yours. You're the person running it. You're the person managing it. So each and every profit that you'll make, obvious that will be yours. When you make a loss, it will be you suffering that loss. Number three is that. The owner enjoys all the profit. That one we've said. So the other one is that the owner is personally responsible for the management of the business, and sometimes is assisted by the members of his family or a few employee. Maybe it's your mother who has a business, or it's your mother who has started a business, and maybe you are a member of her family. So maybe when she's busy, she can tell you to go and run the business. Yeah, like you just take care of the business for a while. So because you are a member of the family, that is what that point four is saying. And the next point is that the sole proprietor has unlimited liability, meaning that in case of failure to meet debts, his credits can claim in his personal property. So long as you have a debt, you're the person running or managing your business. So when you have a debt, the obvious you will be liable for it, and your property may be used in order to pay or in order to settle the debt. There are many characteristics. You'll go through them at your free time. Maybe we can see how this sole proprietorship is formed. The formation of a sole proprietorship is very simple. It requires few legal formalities. And to start a sole proprietorship, one just only need to raise the capital, as we had said that it requires relatively cheap capital or less capital to start, and then you apply for a trading license to operate the business. A small fee is also paid just for the license to be issued. For you to run your business smoothly, you only need a relatively small amount to maybe pay for your license. I don't know whether you people have questions up to that point. Any question? Are we together still? Are we together?
Yes, yes, you are together.
Or let's continue. Um, we just want to look at the sources of capital, then we just end our lesson for today. The sources of capital, as we had said, that mainly it's from your savings. So the amount of capital required to start a sole proprietorship is relatively small compared to other forms of businesses, organizations. Just as I had mentioned, the main source of capital is the owner saving. That one I think I had explained. So the other source is borrowing from friends. You can borrow from friends. Then later on, after you've started your business and it's going well, you pay it back. Another one is development corporation, that the CDC and Kenya Industrial Estate. You can go and do loans there or borrow from there. Another one is inheritance. You can inherit your parents, maybe your parents' property or things of that sort. Then another one is personal savings. There are a lot of sources of capital that you will have to go through when you have time, at your free time, you have to go through. I don't know whether you people have a question before we end our lesson for today. Any question? If you don't have any question, then I would like us to end um, our lesson for today. There is an assignment in the portal, and again, there is a discussion forum. Please go and do them
Do them
before the
uh,
time elected.
before
Thank
the
you for
time.
your
Yes.
time and
Thank you
have
for
a
your
good
time
evening.
and have a good evening.